medical profession has it wrong. Even the medical schools that offer nutrition do not offer megadose nutrition. Even the medical schools that have courses in alternative medicine are not really focusing on it. I believe they're just giving it a nod. The answer is for every person to realize that if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. You have to read, you have to dig. You have to want to have this information. And of course, I might add, you have to be willing to actually take the vitamins and actually juice the vegetables. You have to walk the walk.
And anybody who's watching this right now has at some level made a choice that they want to do something that is going to improve their lives, their families' lives, their kids' lives, and the life of the planet itself, and the life of all the plants and everything. If that is our choice, then our food choices must correlate with that, because if you've ever flown in a plane and you look out the window of the plane and you see what's down there, you'll see it's all farms. The primary way that we're interacting with our planet is through agriculture. And if we change our food choices, we change agriculture. And all of a sudden we shift away from, for example, corn, wheat, soy diets over to superfood diets and organic diets and raw food diets. And we shift the whole way that we literally interact with the planet. The number one thing we're doing on this planet is growing things. In spite of all the chemical controlled giant agricultural businesses, we're still growing stuff. We could grow genetically modified corn, or we could grow the most extraordinary goji berries in the world.
There's a lot more turning to alternatives because what's being done beforehand doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
When I look at cancer rates going up, heart disease going up, stroke going up, Alzheimer's and senile dementia and cognitive impairment going up, a change is due. Clearly the old ways aren't working, and what we need to do is we need a fresh paradigm, and we need to go back to basics. And basics is all about going back to look at these cultures who don't get these problems. In the same way that if you want to be a millionaire, go talk to a millionaire. Don't talk to the guy down the pub still recovering from the last golden opportunity. Go find these people who are living 100 years routinely without cancer, heart disease, and see if you can figure out how they're doing it. And we've done that work. We've done that science. It's been done over the last 100 years, and it's been completely ignored.
The very first course I ever taught was in 1976, and it was called Forgotten Research in Medicine. And I'm doing the same thing to this day.
I feel very strongly that the best doctor in the world, the best nutritionist in the world is you. You actually have everything inside you, all the equipment necessary to feel if something is right for you or not.
The good news is that people are not a bunch of dummies. Abraham Lincoln expressed that when he said, you can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. And that's why over half of the population now takes vitamins, even though most doctors would say that it's really not necessary. We have a public that's catching on quicker than the medical professions. In a way, it's sad, but in a way, it's great. People